Are you looking the best boarding school in India? Welcome to Naincy Convent, Nainital. Schools and boardings built in Dehradun, Mussoorie and Nainital may have once been a dream of people to educate their children. But parents who dream of making their children reliable citizens of the country by studying among the picturesque view and nature of the mountains, and for families, this is no longer a dream. Not only the reason for this, but an example is also in front of us. Naincy Convent, a boarding school built in Jolikot, Nainital, Uttarakhand, was founded in 1993 by its founder I.P. Singh, has been in the news ever since its founding, and its fame grew when former President Abdul Kalam expressed his desire to visit a school during his leisure days, and his mentor suggested him to name of Naincy Convent. Kalam came here, and when he visited the school, he found that Naincy Convent is not only in its name and level of education, but also a school that has changed the psychology of the students. He met the students and found that since its inception, the Naincy Convent is not only working towards the development of children's education and their personal developments, but also the school has an important role in their mental development, which has contributed to the cooperation of the school in the field of education with curricular and various activities. It has been continuously striving to provide the best quality education. Naincy Convent is situated between Haldwani and Nainital amidst the natural beauty of the mountains of Jolikot in the Kumaon range of the Himalayas, which is completely different from the dusty and noisy environment of the crowded cities and towns. Naincy Convent founder I.P. Singh says students are unable to study properly or concentrate in the noise of crowded cities. To the children who come here, we want to give them a good environment in the form of Naincy Convent and the best boarding school in India as a testament to education. I.P. Singh says that the success of a school should not be measured by the number of students, but by the quality of education provided to the students. They also believe that Naincy Convent cannot be considered the best just by our saying, but if our students and their parents spread all over the world evaluate Naincy Convent as one of the best residential schools, then Naincy Convent's achievement is not only, but it is also information about a golden future to come. But it is also not that Naincy Convent is considered to be a leader in the field of education, but it is also preparing different talents in the field of horse riding, along with sports and cultural activities, along with adventure, experimentation and swimming. Rajesh Singh Rana, a senior board member who has recently joined Naincy Convent and has expanded his education to more than 150 schools in the country. He says that education does not come from books only. An environment has to be created for this so that the student can expand his abilities by expanding the true meaning of the words written in the book. They believe that to become a good student and a better citizen in the future, not only school and good teacher are needed, but a different perspective is also needed for their psychology and understanding in a good environment, so that after acquiring the knowledge and skills, the students also get empowered opportunities to display the same. We observed closely the Naincy Convent is also emerging as a new Indian center for practicing the core values of respect, tolerance, inclusion, and excellence. Naincy Convent aims to prepare the students to understand the rapidly changing society, contribute to them, and succeed in society so that they can keep pace with the changing social environment and future. Another thing that surprised us at Naincy Convent was Sanjay Singh, principal of Naincy Convent. Sanjay Singh has been a national level player, and nowadays the education system here is in his hands. Sanjay Singh believes that education is very important element for career and life, but if we move ahead with our knowledge with sports and healthy body, then its meaning changes. For some time now, Naincy Convent has earned a lot of name in the world of sports too. Usually, such schools also have a different syllabus, but Naincy Convent follows CBSC and NCERT books and examinations. When we also visited this Naincy Convent, we found that not only the subject prescribed here but also the individual adapted and the learning gaps of the weak subjects are well prepared so that not only the smart children but also academically their subjects. Weak children can also build their new future. Therefore, if you want, you can choose Naincy Convent as a new destination for the golden future of your children. Ramkishore Parcha for TIFF News from Nainital, Cholikot, Uttarakhand for Delhi International Film Festival YouTube channel TIFF News.